Hi everyone, I'm back. Hope you're doing well, and I wanted to give you a little bit of an update. And the saga and the worm continues to twist and turn. So where we are in the moment is here, now. I don't really know. There is so little definition right now in terms of whether this financing is going to go through. Right now there's no paperwork, and so all I can do literally is let go and trust. Let go and trust. And you know, easier said than done sometimes, isn't it? Because we all want to know that it's all going to be okay. I get to speak for myself here. I want to know that all is going to be well. Although the I that's really saying that really isn't who I am. It's just some kind of like egoic thing. And the reality of who I am is actually kind of sitting back, observing, and kind of chuckling a little bit at the what appears to be whatever drama I could put into it. Because it's going to be what it's going to be. This is clearly is a case for me to embrace. And I got a great email today from a friend named Mike Robbins. Hey Mike, if you're watching, I'll give you some props on this one, called Embracing Powerlessness. And because the truth is, even though we like to believe there's so much we control, ultimately if we're controlling our bowels, it's a good day, because everything else is really up for grabs. And sometimes our body is too, in terms of what we really control. And so here we are, brand new moment, and all I can do is trust. And in fact, ironically enough, it is SunTrust. That's the lender of my lending institution, who now the buyer is working with to try to assume the loan. And it was interesting, I tried to get hold of the guy the last couple days, and he was incommunicado. Then I started worrying, okay, am I getting caught up in this red tape bureaucratic morass and having more ass than not in the whole thing? And you know, it's great, it's amazing where the mind goes. Because I finally did reach him after a couple of days. He apologized profusely, saying someone in his office, 40-year-old woman, had a massive heart attack and died in the office like 2 days prior. And so they were going through grief counseling, they were going through whatever they were going through, and he in particular, as one of the supervisors, who, oh by the way, is exactly the same age as the woman who passed, is, had his own foundation kind of shaken. So it's really amazing where the mind wants to go. And start telling a story about, oh, it's just another case of a big bank not giving a rat's ass about the little guy and everything else. Just like we get cut off by somebody driving on the highway, and the first reaction is to go and let them see that aviary symbol that's called flipping the bird, and when in fact they may be rushing to the hospital, or maybe rushing to help a loved one who's in desperate need. And so we never really do know what's really going on. And all I can do is, once I did get connected with the guy, he was really understanding. He seems very available. And it gives me an opportunity to really trust and go to a deeper level of trust. And so I just wanted to share that with you, because this life of mine, which we're calling like a new reality TV show, very much seems like a movie. And so in times I'm in it, at times I'm observing it. Just kind of like a dream in a way. And that's what it feels like. It feels like one big dream. And so I know there are times where I want to know that it's going to have a happy ending. And maybe you know that you like to have that feeling too. And rather than have this movie of my life be either a horror show or a drama or a tragedy, I'm really inviting in romantic comedy with a sense of adventure and some laughs and a lot of fun. And so as much as I would like to push the button right now and fast forward a little bit to see how it's going to turn out, what's really clear is all I can do is be on play. And so I'm inviting you all to come play with me, or play with yourselves, so to speak. And right now what I'd like to do is share with you, just for a brief moment, is I'm going to go into the light, and what I'm going to do is do some active SunTrusting. The name of the bank is SunTrust, and I am asking for this sun right here, and if we want to call the sun Jesus the Christ, You know what? I'm inviting in grace. I'm inviting in joy. I'm inviting in laughter. I'm inviting in an adventure that continues to open my heart and mind to the truth of what I really am, who I really am as a divine essence, a divine aspect of God, Spirit, Source, Universe, whatever we call that infinite ham sandwich to be. I'm inviting my slice of heaven. And I don't know how it's going to show up, and I'm really getting that is really the spice to the sandwich. What makes it so tasty is the not knowing and the unexpected ways and what's going to show up next. So I know there's going to be more soon, and in the meantime, I just say thank you, God, Spirit, Source, Universe, infinite field of consciousness, whatever is that created me literally out of some form of imagination in thin air. Thank you so much for this blessed journey. Thank you so much for all the blessings that you have and do in this very moment bestow upon me, starting with the mere fact that I exist at all, and that any of you exist at all. And so I'm sending you deep love. We are all interconnected by some infinite field of consciousness that goes beyond time, space, tangibility, and everything else. As I simply rest in that, I'm inviting you to as well, just for a moment here. Oh God, it feels so good. It feels so good. So, there's so much I don't know. There's so much I have no idea what's going to happen next. I've got no idea how anything looks, where I'm going to be, who I'm going to be with, what I'm going to be doing, or anything else. And all I can say is, for this moment, with all of the uncertainty, there are new possibilities for a new tomorrow and a new day. Come here for a second. Come here for a second. Come here. Come here. Just look. Come here. Just.
There go the kids.
There you go. And here's another one.
Thank you.
Sophia, wave. Wave to the camera. Turn around and wave. Okay, keep going. That is what we are at the core. We are these childlike creatures just here to run around, to love, to enjoy, and to play with each other. So, instead of going on a fast forward, I'm going to stay on play. See you soon.